You have three options when trying to work out the area of a triangle. If you have the base and the height, so perpendicular, okay, there must be a right angle, you can just use the area equals half base times height. Okay, the same old rule we've always used. But if you are not using a right angle triangle and you don't have the base and the height, say for example this one here, which is a not right angle triangle, we're given two lengths, so let's say we're given this length here and this length here, and we're also given this angle here. Okay, so if we've got two lengths and the angle between, we can use a different rule, which is 1/2 A times B sine C. Okay, so that tells us that we can work out, if we're given two sides and the angle between, we can work out the area of that triangle. The third and final way you can, or rule you can have to work out the area of a triangle, is if you have all three sides given to you, we can use a tricky rule, which is the square root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c, where this letter s is actually equal to a plus b plus c, all divided by 2. Okay, so that's quite tricky, but if you, when you're working it out, if you work out s and then put s in for each of them and then just take away each of these sides, that should help you work it out on your calculator. But that's the other rule we can use to work out the area of a triangle. So we'll run through an example of each right now. Okay, so this first example here is a right angle triangle, so these two sides are perpendicular, so we can use the area equals 1/2 base times height, where this is your base and this is your height. Okay, so 1/2 times 7 times 4.5, which is 15.75 meters squared. Now this is something I want to talk to you guys about, and I should have been doing this in every video. You guys need to make sure you are using your units. Read the units on the question and put the appropriate units in your answer. Okay, so this next one, we can see we have two sides and the angle between them. So what we can do is we can use area equals 1/2 A times B times sine C. So I'm going to label them. So this is A, this is B, and this is capital C. So 1/2 times 7 times 7 times sine 30. And if we calculate that out on a calculator, we get 12.25 centimeters squared. Don't forget your units again. In this last example here, we use the formula area equals the square root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is work out s. So s equals a plus b plus c, all divided by 2. So on your calculator, the reason I keep putting brackets on here is because this is something that people tend to do wrong. On these new whiz-bang calculators, if you just do 4 plus 3 plus 6 divided by 2, it'll only do the 6 divided by 2, not the total. So you need to do 3 plus 4 plus 6 in brackets to make sure you're doing that right, and then divide that by 2. So that comes out at 6.5. So now that I know s, I'm going to rewrite my formula equals the square root 6.5, 6.5 minus 6, 6.5 minus 4, 6.5 minus 3. Okay, and then if I calculate that on my calculator, we come out at that area being 5.33 kilometers squared.